Welcome to your 2023 Dover Guide. I'm teaching you how to drive the track. Uh, I haven't uploaded a video on this channel ever. First video, so welcome. I'm gonna be doing guides. These aren't gonna be really qualifying guides. They're gonna be more of race guides. Help you save your tires and help you do things in the long run. 'Cause that's what I'm good at. I'm not really good at the short run, to be honest with you. This track, I might be a little bit, but be helping you drive Dover. Yeah. So take it out on track here. The apron here is kind of slippery sometimes. They just take it slow off when you're in cold tires. It's bumpy too, so you don't want to fade too early. This track, there's the only real line. There's not going to be any top line here, to be honest with you. Maybe when they get the dynamic track and this video's outdated. But I'm going to run a qualifying lap here for you. It's not going to be too fast, first lap of the day, but just show you a basis of what you need to do. When you get down to the bottom, you want to kind of diamond it, and you're going to put your foot in it and just drive it off the corner. You're going to use more throttle than me because I'm just trying to get a good lap in here, but dive it down to the bottom. In 3-4, you can kind of run a little bit of a shallower diamond, and then you throttle it up out, and then second lap's always going to be your fastest here at Dover. So get down to the bottom, dive down, drag your brake, and I'm on 12-point steering issue, by the way, and just power it out. Probably can run faster than that, but get down here and do that again. This track is like second nature to me. And ran a little bit high on exit, but it's okay.
How about, how's you driving there, buddy?
So I'm going to show you a race run here. And I'll be right back when I'm at the race setup on. So I like to use 14-1 at Dover. I'm not sure what I'm going to be using this week because I'll be running open setup. And I can't exactly share an open setup on YouTube. But if you do hit the PRS, look up PRS iRacing setups, you can go get yourself a good old setup. But I'm going to show you the race run now. So Dover, this place, once you burn your tires up, the tires are going to be completely gone. And you can rebound, but it's not going to be any good rebounding. So what you want to do from the start of the run, you want to save your tires. There's going to be guys pushing, running the high lane, burning the tires up. You just want to roll that bottom and maybe run a little bit of a diamond. I'll show you some different lines down here in 3 and 4. And then 1 and 2, I kind of run the same line the whole race. So I get in here, I brake, drag the brake just a little bit, half throttle, come up the track just a tiny bit, and then cut back down the exit. That'll be a diamond you'll run. You kind of like that most of the race. Run down here, run kind of a diamond. That's if you want to run a diamond. Now, it really depends on what you feel more comfortable with. And I feel more comfortable wrapping the bottom sometimes, so I feel more comfortable running the diamond. But, that's about it with the line. You can kind of wrap 3 and 4 if you drive in like this. And then get on it. So Dover, I'm going to talk about the exit real quickly because this is going to be important. Dover, you cannot over push on the exit. Your tires are going to get hot here no matter what. You're going to wear tires. And depending on how you run it, you could rear a little more right rear than you wear right front, but it's kind of hard to do. So what I like to do on the exit here, I just get the half throttle here, and I just keep half throttle until I get out the corner. You don't push too much at Dover. See, I got in the wall there. I'm pushing a bit too much. You get comfortable with the car again. But what's it called? You want to just not throttle up too much getting out the corner because this track, once you're driving tight, it's gonna stay tight, and you kind of just have to. Once you get tight enough to hit the wall, you're just gonna want to let off and just let it like that. Yeah, if I keep doing that every lap, I'm gonna suck the whole long run. But you basically want to get in here and just like that. Don't want to burn your right front off. You want to conserve the tires. There's going to be a lot of guys ripping and driving really fast start the race, but you will be better on the long run. In the short run, at this track, I like to just put it around the bottom and throttle up. But with Dover, it's kind of one good speed, and you'll see that. I don't take my lap times for granted because I haven't done that much practice for this week on this setup. So my lap times aren't going to be the best, but car is probably going to feel a bit tight. And there, I just took the wrapping line I'm talking about, where you don't come off the bottom. This line can be difficult because the car will get loose and you will wear a lot of right front, or not right front, you wear a lot of right rear. But it's really how you feel comfortable with this track. Passing at this track is going to be difficult. Don't be surprised if somebody gets in your inside and just doors you up the track a little bit, because you kind of, when you run a diamond here, you can't really pass wrapping the bottom here. So they're going to run a diamond just like I ran right there, and they're probably going to door you just a little bit. Just give them space. It's Dover. One tip I like to give people at Dover is just what's it called? Just let people pass you sometimes. There's a lot of give and take that comes with Dover because of the high tire wear. So if I got a guy behind me that's just faster than me and I don't feel like I'm keeping up with him running my pace, you gotta run your pace at Dover. But he's not running my pace, he's running faster than me. I'm just gonna let him go, because holding somebody off at Dover is only gonna mess you up and mess both of you up in the long run. So you just want to kind of drive your own race as normal. This is not one of those tracks where you can race multiple grooves and fend off your position in the long run, because once you start running the top at Dover, I'll show you how people do it sometimes. So run it like this, you're all the way up to the high side, and you cut down like that. And I got in the wall there, got tight, but it's basically what's it called? It's about like that. And this track is quite tricky sometimes when it comes to passing. Another thing I wanted to touch on is the entry. So there's a couple of different entries you can take at this track. I don't think one is really better than the other. I think one gives you a bit more speed throughout the whole corner. But sometimes you can take a bit higher of an entry and land the corner like right there. Maybe use a little bit brake if you need to, and just wrap the corner all the way around. That's how you would wrap the corner. And I'll do it again 3 and 4 for you. You notice I'm running a bit off the pace now, because tires drop off pretty quick at Dover. I'm not sure what this fall is going to be this week. This is my first round tires. It's the second line you can run. You can dive it in deep and then let it slide up to just maybe your left rear comes with a tire length off the bottom, and then you drive it back out really hard like that. And with Dover, there's really no break in these long green flag runs. Currently editing this video, and I noticed I said something a bit stupid in the video. It was a bit dumb, because I say dumb things when iRacing, I guess, right? So I said there's no break in the long run, and what I meant by no break in the long run is, I mean, there's no break on the straightaways to mentally gather yourself. In the long run, you're going to be wanting to drag the brake a whole lot because you need to rotate the car. You're going to want to turn your brake bias down throughout the run. So my mistake there. Keep on watching the video, and I want to. Future Makai is gonna get the heck out of here. I'm gonna go back to the guy who was recording this video. So you gotta stay with the control. You gotta stay locked in, because you don't get much time on the straightaway. Yeah, that's about all I can say there. But yeah, enjoy your week. I'm not sure week. I think it's in week 10 of the season. Enjoy your week 10, and thank you for watching. Quick note before I end this video, I didn't show my tire wear. My bad, guys. So I ended with, you don't really want to worry about your left front and left rear tire wear, honestly, because I don't worry about it, and I never have had to. Maybe in the next gen I've had to, but I don't drive the next gen as often as I drive the B car. I ended up ending with 96 on the right front and 95 on the right rear. I probably could have pushed a little bit harder, but I didn't. I'm gonna do some more testing with this and see if I can push harder and get faster lap times. But it's really about the long run of this track and saving your right front. And I think I was doing that pretty well with 96 on the right front and 95 on the right rear. You see, there was more heat in my right front, but that's gonna be normal because Dover is a hot track. Obviously, it holds the sunlight with the pavement, and they assimilate that in iRacing. So, basically what you want to know for Dover. And again, hopefully have a good week 10 in iRacing.